Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us see how to find the angle between two vectors. So let me explain this. If we have two vectors, if u is a vector and v is another vector, and if these two vectors are non-zero vectors in Rn space, and then the angle theta between these two vectors is given by cosine theta is equal to vector u dot vector v divided by the magnitude of vector u times the magnitude of vector v, the length of vector u times the length of vector v, where theta is greater than equal to 0 or less than equal to pi. Okay, so that is what we're looking at. And what we mean by this is, if we were to draw a circle, and if we were to represent the radians in here, we start from here. This is 0 radians, this is pi over 2 radians, this is pi radians, this is 3 pi over 2 radians, and back to 0, this is 2 pi. So theta could be between 0 and pi, like that. 0 and pi, between 0 and pi, like that. Okay, so that's what that theta greater than 0 and less than pi indicates. Now, to represent these two vectors in a graph manner, this is how we can do it. Let us say we have an x-axis and a y-axis, like that, and then we have two vectors like this. We have, let me do this with a represent these vectors with another color, starting from the origin, and then let us say this is a vector, and then starting from the origin, this is another vector. Let's say this vector is u and this vector is v, and we want to find the angle between these two vectors. The way to find the angle between these two vectors is given by cosine theta equals to vector u dot vector v divided by the magnitude, the product of the magnitudes of these two vectors. We will use this concept to solve some simple example problems in my next presentation.